Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about addiction. You may have a friend that's involved in addiction or addicted to something, a substance, a product. I have a friend who has been addicted to tobacco products for about half their life, and I told them, because they came to me and said, I'm gonna stop. You know what? I'm gonna quit. And I said, that's great. And they would share with me how it's difficult, and I asked them, well, why haven't you stopped? And they would say it's hard and uncomfortable, and they don't know any different. They don't know any different way of life. They've identified with it. So I told them, well, if you want to know the truth is, if you really want to stop, you have to stop. I know it's so simple and so easy for me to say that, and it's hard. It's difficult. It's uncomfortable. You've known this way of life, this way of being for so long, and it's not easy. But the truth is that it's not going to be easy, because you know what? You chose those decisions to do it out of pleasure. It brought you pleasure to do it, to smoke, to drink alcohol, to use tobacco, even with going on your phone, going on social media. If you've habituated that, you could be addicted to going on social media. But the truth is, you've chosen pleasure every single day over pain, over the pain of stopping, over the pain of not continuing to do it. And it's hard when you've chosen pleasure so much that now it doesn't even actually bring you any more pleasure. You're just doing it to get rid of the feeling of not doing it. And that really baffles me. That's really wild when you think of someone's addicted to something and it doesn't even make them, they don't even feel anything anymore from it. It just brings them pleasure from them not doing it. Like, they don't actually feel the effects of it. It's just bringing them pleasure just to do it. And the truth is you're going to have to go through some pain. You're going to have to go through discomfort, being uncomfortable, because that's what it is. You've chosen pleasure so much that now there's pain associated with not doing that. But I want to tell you that in choosing to face the pain and suffer through it, of quitting and no longer doing it, there is such a reward on the other side of that, of you actually overcoming yourself, reinventing yourself, being proud of yourself, being confident in yourself, because you went through that, you weathered the storm, and you came out on the other side. Because I believe we are a spirit, we have an intellect, and we live in this physical body, and we are here to grow, to evolve, to expand our consciousness, and improve. And I feel that we do that by overcoming ourselves emotionally, spiritually, overcoming the body's cravings, because the body's habituated And the body's actually identified. You have actually identified with your body's cravings. But you're not your body. You are your mind. And you have the ability to choose, make a decision, and have your body follow it as a command. The body's going to be kicking and screaming and raging. But you are the master in control. You are in the driver's seat. Because when you go unconscious, you're no longer in the driver's seat. The body takes over. So really think about that. Do you want to be in the car with someone else driving? It's actually your own car, and someone else is driving it. Or do you want to be the driver of your own car and know where you're going to go and know that you're going to get there? It really comes down to, what is it that you want? Do you want to quit? Do you want to improve? Do you want to reinvent yourself to be a better self? These are the questions that you have to ask yourself. And if you do, you need to tell yourself, give yourself a command, and stop whatever is not serving you. If that's not the person that you want to be, stop being that person. It's that simple. People think it's hard, and it is. You go through discomfort, you go through pain, but it's all worth it. It is so worthy of what's on the other side. That's what you need to focus on. That's what you need to choose with your will, to focus on the person that you are becoming through it. Because it's going to be hard, of course. It wouldn't be worthy if it wasn't difficult. So really think about that. Because it's up to you. You are the creator of your own life. If you're not living the life that you really want to live, choose how you really want to live and start living that way. Discipline yourself. Give yourself a schedule. Say, I need to get these things done today, and do them. What is getting in the way of you actually achieving your goals? What is getting in that way? What's getting in the way is none other than you. You are getting in your own way based on these subconscious programs, your habits, how you think, how you feel, and how you act creates your results. How you think, feel, and act creates your results. So change how you think, feel, and act. Change the thoughts that you engage in. Because it starts in the thoughts. Your thoughts set up how you feel. How you feel determines how you act. It starts in your thoughts. And if you have bad thoughts, change them to be positive or optimistic in a situation. And feel different emotions. Because it really comes down to your own self-discipline. How disciplined are you? Because if you don't like the person that you are, or some qualities in you, or some traits in you, it's up to you to change them. Stop engaging with them. Stop identifying with them. Because that's not you. You are formless. You are spirit. You are God consciousness. You can mold yourself to be whoever it is that you want to be. So anyone that you've been up until this point in your life, you don't have to continue being. You can change that. It's up to you. You decide that with your mind. So start right now to discipline yourself. Incorporate these new ways of being. Use the Ivy Lee method. At the end of every single day, write down 6 things that you have to get done tomorrow. And prioritize them 1 through 6. And when tomorrow comes, start on the first thing. Don't look at the rest of the list until the first item is completed. Then move to the second. And if you don't get everything done in that day, add it to the next day's list and create more things that you have to do so that you have 6 total every single day. This is one of the most impactful methods that you can use to actually achieve your goals and get things done. Because what's stopping you from doing that? What's stopping you from actually doing the things that you have to do? It's your own habits. What have you habitualized? Have you habitualized going on social media and wasting an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever that may be? Wasting those hours throughout your day just because you're fixated on looking at things online? Photos, videos, whatever that may be. Is it actually serving you? Is it actually contributing to you achieving your goals? Because I'm going to tell you right now, the most important thing for you to do every day is what's on that list. Those 6 things that you have to get done, you know you have to get them done. But other things are getting in the way. They're taking your attention away from what you have to get done. So it's important to practice self-discipline. Create a schedule for yourself. This is how you change your life. You stop being the person that you were and you start taking on this new persona, this new self that you envision, that you use your imagination and envision yourself as. And you start to incorporate that right now. I understand you may not believe that you are that person, but write it down and start to think about that every single day. Every morning, read what it is that you wrote down of the person that you see yourself as, that you dream of being. See yourself as that right now in your imagination, in your visualization. And slowly but surely over time, you will become that person. It's like a plant. You put a seed in the ground, you water it, over a certain amount of time, that seed is going to sprout, and that plant is going to grow into being that plant. It's the same thing with you. You identify what it is that you want, who you want to be, how you want to live, and over time, you will actually become that person and be living that life. It's not going to happen like that. It's not going to happen by the click of an app. That's not how this world works. That's not how it works to create yourself. It happens over years. But we're so used to things happening instantaneously. The Amazon delivery coming overnight or coming same day. That's rapid results. You see, something like this, it takes time for you to create yourself. You're letting go of the old habits that aren't serving you and taking on the new ones slowly but surely over time. So recognize that. All it takes is a decision every day for you to do what you have to do and stop doing what is not serving you. That's all it is. If you can do that and focus on that every single day, I promise you, you will change. You will become that new self that you see yourself as. And remember, it takes time. I know that you want to grow and you want to grow fast, but it takes time for these things to happen. Trust it, believe in it, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now, telling you this, because for me this has been years of evolution for me to even come to this point to now be giving this video to you, to help you, to impact your life. And that's what I am set on doing in my life. So let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I look forward to talking to you again very soon. I'll see you later.